guys, welcome to a new video, a vlog from Porto. In this video, I want to share some amazing spots for design lovers, recommendations in the city of Porto. Also, I want to say that me and my girlfriend are working on printed city guides. It's such a big thing for us and big announcement. You can visit the website collectjournal.com and sign up for the newsletter to be the first one to get the updates about our magazine and city guides. This is the second largest city in Portugal, and there are honestly so many great places to visit here. I highly recommend checking out this city. Let's start this video with a short review of the hotel. The hotel is called Village by Boa. We loved everything about it and truly recommend it. We like that the hotel is made up of small two-story houses with a beautiful furniture, a lovely view from the windows. It's also very centrally located with use of little churches. We really enjoyed the inner courtyard that felt like being somewhere outside of the city, even though we were right in the center. That really surprised us. And this contrast was so charming, lots of beautiful ceramic vases, gorgeous decor in the Portuguese style, traditional Portuguese architecture beautifully cared of. Lots of clay vases with big flowers and tons of plants. There was also a little grocery store and they had Miraki cosmetics. I am a big fan of this brand for a long time and it's perfect for little souvenirs. So this was my outfit of the day, all linen, burgundy and brown, my favorite look. So let's start the city recommendations with a cafe called Rossi. It's a wonderful place that I really recommend, especially for breakfast. We had scenic, of course, definitely note it down and come here for breakfast. Next up, I recommend the Crystal Palace. It's a park with a view over the city, where you can see the bridges, the riverside, and there are also lots of pretty spots with birds, peacocks, just a very peaceful place to walk around, relax, before continuing the city adventure. Then we were going around the city and we're enjoying these authentic streets and authentic vibe. This place, Car ID, a little shop that we found along the way with the beautiful ceramics. I absolutely love the ceramics in this shop. They look truly unique and beautiful. Next we saw this beach cafe. We passed by it and it seems like a cool place to grab a drink. Then I would recommend a store 11 Lab. It's a concept store with various brands, Portuguese, Spanish, Scandinavian, a lot of clothing, sneakers, candles, books, ceramics, beautiful caps, dresses, just a big mix of different things. If you feel like shopping, definitely stop by. It's a great place to explore and browse. I also highly recommend simply walking through the streets and enjoying azulejos. It's a traditional Portuguese styles. You probably know them already. Then we decided to visit the modern museum Serralves. I had seen it in many city guides. I highly recommend for anyone who loves design, art, inspiration, and beautiful architecture. It's really a large-scale place, and I would even say one of the best architectural museums I've ever seen. Everything is so clean, beautiful, and minimally designed, and at the same time, the views and atmosphere are just breathtaking. Even the views from the windows into the nature and greenery are so well thought out and so minimalistic and harmonious. There was a beautiful photography exhibition, and we also saw an Alvar Aalto exhibition, an architect and designer I absolutely love. I truly think he is one of the greatest furniture designers ever. His pieces are still so relevant even today. If you follow my channel, you know I lived in Scandinavia and I'm a huge fan of Scandinavian design and architecture for its functionality and simplicity and timelessness. Tell me, how do you feel about Alvar Aalto's works? Next we went to the social hub place. It's a very cool space to have a drink or grab some snacks. I wouldn't really recommend it for a full lunch, but for something light like drinks, it's perfect. The place is really beautiful, well thought out interiors, different zones. They even have a beautiful rooftop. Then we headed to Villa Noa de Gaya. It's the most modern part of Porto, and I believe it's technically a separate city. And when we travel, my girlfriend and I really love walking through this kind of modern neighborhoods, we often enjoy them even more than historic city centers because they give us a glimpse into what everyday life might be like in this city. And this area really reminded us of Scandinavia, especially Stockholm. For example, in Stockholm, there is a neighborhood called Kvarnholmen, one of our favorites. Modern housing with views over the city and the waterfront. And this place felt really similar. And some parts also reminded us of Copenhagen, and even better and more spacious in some ways. It was a joy to walk there. I am leaving here the map of our walking road, so you can follow the same one if you want to. The riverside was just so stunning. People jogging, walking around with dogs, and you really get a sense of calm of everyday life. Then we didn't even notice how we walked all the way to the ocean. I was honestly shocked that you could live in a modern area like this and just go for a morning run or evening walk and reach the ocean in just 30 minutes by walk. That's incredible. Such a unique thing about Porto. You can really imagine a very balanced, beautiful life here. A life between a vibrant city and stunning nature. And after that, we went to watch the sunset at Jardim Dura. It's a viewpoint. We didn't expect it to be that crowded, but it was really packed. Not sure if it's always like that or if there was a holiday or event. We just spent some time there and really soaked this vibrant vibe of Porto. People were super lively, the city felt very playful, full of life. There is always something going on, it seems like this. People seemed happy and cheerful, and we had this very beautiful golden sunset. We also ran into street musicians. They were dancing and having a lot of fun, and people gathered around. Everyone was in a very chill mood, and we went in the middle of summer, so it was quite hot, but people were just enjoying it. The atmosphere was amazing. And then we walked across the bridge back to Porto side, and I really recommend doing that. It's such a unique spot with views over the city, and after that we just wandered through the streets exploring new spots. By the way, I highly recommend you Nola Kitchen place. Definitely must have if you're visiting Porto for breakfast or lunch. This place has a stylish interior and healthy, delicious food. What could be better? And for drinks, I highly recommend you a certain. You can get a matcha, a coffee, or something else. This place looks super stylish. Again, kind of this hipster, authentic vibe. A lot of vintage furniture, worn walls, uneven, cool magazines, relaxed vibe. Honestly, this kind of thing is everywhere in Porto. Everything feels a bit raw, not overly polished, but very real, authentic and relaxed. And then we found the Socorro shop. It's a vinyl store, beautiful architecture again, beautiful interior, big panoramic windows, loft style. You can go up to the second floor where they also offer books, including English books. And then there is this central market in the city center where you can get food or buy souvenirs. And next, we passed by Loya shop and decided to step in. They had cool vinyl holders, beautiful pots and beautiful lamps. Then I would recommend you going to Materia Prima shop, also very nice little bookstore with all kinds of modern books and magazines on different topics, especially lots of visual art and design inspiration. So I highly recommend this place to creative people. And then we kept wandering and ended up on a street with lots of different souvenir stores, especially with unique linen clothing. I actually noticed that people in Portugal really love neutral tones in style and interior, even though I used to think they preferred colorful clothes before moving here. We also went to Story Cafe for incredibly delicious serniki. I highly recommend if you love serniki, so check out this place. Lastly, I want to say a huge thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed this guide to Porto. I think it's a super interesting city. Let me know know what do you think. Are you planning to come, or maybe you are from Porto or from Portugal? Comment this below. I would love to hear how you feel about the city. Thank you again for watching the video. Always stay inspired and see you in the next one.